Not only am I over 35, but I am also a mom, and I have a chronic illness that I deal with every single day, and I've quickly had to learn that not every day will go according to plan. Hey, my name is Natalie, and as I stated before, I am over 35. I have a husband, I've got a kid, we have 2 dogs, and together we both work full time. And with that, I also deal with chronic pain and illness. So, like many of you, I wear many hats in my household. I am a mother, I am a partner, I am a cook, I am a driver, I am a nurse, I'm a logistics coordinator, I am an event planner, and I am also a patient. So, in between all the patient appointments and doctor's appointments and everything like that, I also like to travel. I like to craft. I like to do fun things with my friends. I like to watch a good movie. I love Dr. Pepper. So I'm just like you. But I also have to watch what I do because of my Ehlers-Danlos. My body does not respond well to strenuous activity. So I've got to be extra careful on some of these days. So the reason I started this channel, it's pretty simple, because I know there are people like you, like me, out there who have a chronic illness and want to share, want to be heard. And I want to put it out there that you can come here to this space to be heard and share your stories. And I also want you to know you are not alone. So let's talk about a thing called Ehlers-Danlos, or people say Ehlers-Danlos, whichever one. I've grown up calling it Ehlers-Danlos, or EDS for short. So basically, let's think of it as an elastic rubber band. Think of the stretching out a rubber band, and the more you stretch it out, the less elasticity it has. It doesn't hold things together as well anymore. So that's basically the connective tissue in my body. It does not hold things together as well anymore. I can get my joints can easily dislocate. My skin can easily bruise. I've got pain all the time. And it's just basically, it's not fun. So I was actually diagnosed with this as a baby. My parents were fortunate enough to find a doctor that knew about Ehlers-Danlos and recognized the signs. And because EDS is actually a genetic disorder, my siblings were diagnosed as well later on. Thankfully, or however you want to see it, my family has the hypermobility of Ehlers-Danlos. There's actually several different levels out there, but we have the hypermobility one. So now fast forward to I am now in my 30s, and things that seemed manageable in my teens and 20s is like climbing a mountain for me. It's so much harder these days now that I'm in my mid 30s. Recovery takes longer. I have more fatigue, and it's just overall not a very fun experience some days. If you have Ehlers-Danlos or anything like that, you know what I mean. And unfortunately, being a mom doesn't mean I can just tap out whenever I want to, because it just doesn't work that way. Okay, so let's talk about motherhood and EDS. I know it is a balancing act for sure. Some mornings I feel like supermom, kind of sort of. I'm making lunches, I'm getting his bag ready for school, we're doing some cleaning, I'm running some errands, or I'm just jumping into work or whatever needs to be done. And then other days I am sitting on the couch with an ice pack on my back, trying to hope the pain goes away soon. So tell me, does this sound familiar at all to you? Because that's pretty much my everyday or my every week or my every month. And I have to try to keep my kid entertained. Luckily, he's at an age where he's somewhat kind of entertained on his own, but he still definitely needs me. The hardest part is mom guilt. And if you know, you know. I want to say yes to every play date. I want to say yes to every soccer practice, every game, whatever. But sometimes my body just does not allow me to do that. And it's the guilt is just there, and I hate it. And my body just won't let me do everything I want to do. But there is a flip side. On the flip side, my kid is learning about compassion and being there for others, and also learning about patience. He is learning to be patient with me, which I completely and utterly love, but I hate it's something he has to learn at such a young age. He knows that mommy likes naps on the weekends, and it's cute. He'll come and ask me if it's nap time. He'll tuck me in and give me a kiss on the forehead. So I guess there is a little bit of a flip side to it. He is learning that strength isn't like running a marathon, but it is showing up and being there. So why am I here talking on camera? Because I know I am not the only one. I know I don't have the only story out there as a mom with chronic pain, and I want to hear your story. There are so many women over 35 hiding in the shadows, thinking that they can't speak up, but I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. You can speak up. Let's come together. Let's create a community of moms, of women together that have similar experiences, and we can just learn from each other, just hear each other out. That's the main thing. We want to hear each other out and not think that we're alone. And that's why I want to create this. That's why I've started this channel, because sometimes it can be pretty lonely, and I want you to know you are not alone. And I want to hear, I want to listen. My goal is to give you some practical hacks along the way and maybe make you laugh on some of those bad days. We'll talk about chronic illness strategies on how to survive every day, and maybe get into that mental health conversation. So does this resonate with you at all? Are you a mom like me? Do you have a chronic illness or any type of invisible illness that you would like to share? I would love to hear it from you. So tell me about your day. What was good today? What was bad? How did you overcome the struggle today? I would love to hear that. And what is one challenge you faced as a mom over 35 with EDS or an invisible illness like that? I really want this to be a community where we can support each other. Thanks for spending time with me, and I look forward to hearing from you. Even on the days where we feel like everything is falling apart, please remember that you are not alone and that you can do hard things. I look forward to hearing from you, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. Take care.